In the Orkney Islands, north of mainland Scotland, is the famous Stone Age UNESCO World Heritage tomb Maes Howe. I have been researching how its dry stone masonry interior is put together. Through this, I've discovered that the side rooms branching off from the main chamber incorporate intentional design reversals from the main chamber, which I'm interpreting to be a means of representing an upside-down afterlife. What I found once I was in there, through the kindness of Historic Environment Scotland, I got access to the side chambers, and in fact in the end averaged out about, so there's 3 side chambers in Maes Howe, and I averaged out about 6 hours in each side chamber. What I was seeing was that there were stones of an oblong shape where an oblong unit is missing from the corner. Now that does naturally happen in Orkney fairly rarely, but it is a natural occurrence. It turned out that most of those corners were actually manipulated. They were made by people. They were chipped out to that shape. It highlights it. It makes it look unusual. You're kind of sitting there going, well, why did they do that? That's a very odd thing to do. And it's those kind of corner cutout features that I started noticing had particular patterns to them. The first was that they were associated with incising. So this was phenomenally different. This is not encountered or being documented anywhere else. And what I found in this association is that the very rare incising in the side chambers is always on or next to a corner cutout stone. Yet outside of these side chambers, I could only find a total of 4 corner cutouts when we know incising is very frequent in the main chamber. So that is one of the oppositional behaviors. But what I also found for corner cutouts was that in the side chambers, as different from the main chamber, the left side would have twice as many examples as the right side. And so I started thinking, well, what's going on that, if this is a space for the dead and you want things inverted for the dead, shouldn't the whole building be inverted? Shouldn't the main chamber have left side behaviors? Why would they be right there and left here? Linking that back then to Maes Howe, where you have these side rooms coming off the main chamber, maybe if you pass through any of the internal main chamber wall, you have passed the membrane between this life and that life. What I'm saying ultimately is that these side chambers have been built with designs that are oppositional to elsewhere. So the main chamber, the passageway, the stalled cairns. And I think this was used or conceived of a way of directly accessing the afterlife for the assurance that those that have passed away have reached that location and are not going to come back out and haunt you.